Welcome back, beer tubers. Ryan here, back in another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Thanks for joining me. You're looking at a beer that's been requested several times by some of you out there for me to review, and this is the Hangar 24 Chocolate Porter. So let's get this thing open. Never had this before, but I finally saw it and picked it up at the brewery provision shop. It's a big 8% beer. At first I thought, maybe this is just, a nice 5-6% porter with some chocolate in there, and just was looking at the label and realized, no, it's actually a big beer, an Imperial Porter, 8%. And they mentioned they're using 2 types of chocolate malt, raw cocoa nibs, and they're even adding in some whole vanilla beans to it. So, it sounds kind of like a dessert beer. Let's see if it is. Pours out, yeah, it looks like spot on porter. I mean, it's not completely black. Get a lot of like ruby red into mahogany notes. It's real dark brown with some reddish tinges. Head is nice tan color. A little bit of legs on the glass, not much. Looks like a nice head on there, mostly small bubbles. Let's get the aroma. The aroma smells like a porter. I'm not getting like intense chocolate or vanilla notes, but definitely roasted barley and chocolate malt. There's a little bit of alcohol present. You get some nice bready notes, some caramel in there. I'm not getting intense chocolate or intense vanilla, but it's there in the background. It smells more like a regular porter, more than like a big, overly done chocolate vanilla beer. So let's dig in. Cheers. Ooh, that's smooth. Real creamy mouthfeel. Yeah, it's hides the alcohol really well too. I was getting a little bit on the nose, but on the taste there's absolutely none. At first I just get a little touch of a bitterness, a little like earthy character. And then it goes into big sweetness, big sweet bready notes. Some caramel notes in there too. There's a nice nuttiness. I'm guessing it's coming from the cocoa nibs as well. Adding some dark chocolate on the end. And after that sweetness kind of goes towards the back and the alcohol kind of dries it out, those chocolate malts help dry out the beer. Finishes with a little bit of a lingering sweetness, but overall has a nice balance to it. There's some dark fruits in there as well, a little bit of like a berry note, like a red berry character. Might be coming from the yeast. The back end is where you get some nice coconut. There's just a touch of vanilla character, not a lot. It's just enough to maybe add a little bit of sweetness and kind of work with the chocolate. Overall, it's pretty chocolatey. There is a bit of a roasty sort of coffee character in there, but mostly it's a mix of sort of semi-sweet chocolate and dark chocolate. Overall, I was hoping for a bit more chocolate character on this one. I mean, you certainly get it, but I was hoping it would be a little more prominent in the beer. There are some nice characteristics to it, some nice complexity. But yeah, I wish they would just up the cocoa nibs, maybe add in some other types of chocolate, maybe a touch more vanilla in there. I mean, you get just a tiny bit. Probably wouldn't even taste the vanilla if I wouldn't have read it on the label. So I'm gonna go B- with the Hangar 24 Chocolate Porter. Definitely a little above average for me. So check it out. I think it was a pretty good price too for it. So. I don't know how widely distributed they are in California, but it certainly should be all over Southern California at this point, if not other states. It's going to wrap it up. Until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.